This is the lucky hole we found that 6-gram nugget last year. I never actually finished digging this whole area out. I was saving it for the end of the year and I never really got back to it. So we're gonna start the process of finish digging this whole area out, and who knows, maybe we'll find another nugget. Let's get to it, guys. What's up, guys? It's AJ from AU79 Prospecting. Today we're gonna do a little metal detecting, we'll do a little panning, just a chill half day out on the claim. Let's have some fun, guys. What is this? I had someone email me and ask me what's the absolute bare minimum I need to prospect for gold. I don't have a lot of money, can't buy a lot of fancy equipment. What's the bare minimum? The good thing is you can do this for about 30 bucks. The bare minimum, you need a big basic pan like the Garrett Super Sluice. You need a shovel. And you need something to snuffer your gold up into. You don't even really need a classifier. A classifier is nice, makes it a little easier, but you don't have to have it. Let me show you. Step 1. You need some pay dirt. Step 2, you gotta stratify the material. You can hand remove the biggest rock. So here's a big piece of crushed quartz, beautiful piece. We'll just chuck that to the side there. You then work the material in the pan with your hands. You're stratifying the material here. And you shake the pan. The heavies are going to the bottom. The lights are staying on top. Now here, all of this light stuff you can just brush off quickly. You know there's not going to be any gold in it. Any bigger rocks, you can just hand remove it. Then what you do is you flip the pan to the other side. And this is your fine side here, and just gently take the top off the material. And that's it. Then all you do then is swirl it back. I see a nice little lead pellet there, very nice. So I know where the heavies are. A couple of pieces of fine gold, nothing too crazy. But that's good. You then use your snuffer bottle here to create a suction. And that's it. The other question I've been getting a lot is, can you show the gold claw pan using real pay dirt? We haven't been using it so far because you need a fair amount of water. You need about this much water to use it completely, because you have to be able to submerge the whole thing down. Where I've been prospecting recently, there's only been a couple of inches of water. So what I did here is I built this little dam with the big rocks I'm digging up. So now we've got a pool deep enough to use the gold claw. So let's give it a shot. So first, just like any other pan, you need to break up the bigger pieces of clay, remove the big rocks. It's no different than any other pan. You can't just start shaking it right away. So that's what I'm doing here, working that clay down. And then, once I got that done, you take the pan out, stratify the material just like you would any other pan. Just stratify, stratify, stratify. Then you tilt the pan forward, underwater, gently, and you slowly keep tilting it more and more forward until you're almost vertical. Then you tilt the pan backwards. And you're down to this much material here. Then you gently tilt it forward, keep shaking it. And you're done. A couple of really fine specks, nothing to write home about here, but still, it works good. If you can catch the really fine stuff, you can catch the big stuff too. What is quickly becoming my favorite way to pan though is using this Gold Hog Flowpan. The downside with the Flowpan is it's not cheap. It costs $100. So you have to really weigh if you think it's worth it. But I would argue if you don't want to spend the money on a high banker, or you can't spend money on a high banker, you can move a decent amount of material with this and save the money that you normally would spend on a high banker. So let's do a couple shovelfuls in this and see how we do. All these pans work the same way. First you gotta break it up. Stratify it. And let the water come down. The nice thing with this is you can do several shovelfuls over and over and over. You can do 1 or 2 buckets worth before you do a clean out, so you can move more material.
Well, that's pretty sweet. We found a nice small picker, lots of fine gold. Very nice. This is another example of how well the Gold Claw and the Flowpan do with fine gold. If you can catch the fine stuff, you can catch anything.
After you finish processing a bucket or 2 material with the Flowpan, you can then take it out of the water and inspect for any bigger pieces of the gold. Most of the time you won't find anything, but sometimes you hit the jackpot. Check it out, guys. Did I really find that today? Nah, of course not. This is the gold nugget I'm giving away to one of my Patreons as a huge thank you for supporting my channel. If you're interested, take a look at my Patreon website and sign up. All gold nugget members and above are eligible. All you have to do is guess the weight to the closest thousandth of a gram. So for example, 1.123 grams. The hint I'll give you is it weighs somewhere between 1 and 2 grams. Why did I choose this nugget? Because my videos over the last couple of months have exploded. We've got 2 videos over 1,000 likes, and that's because of you guys. So I figured giving away a thumbs up nugget would only be appropriate. So check out our Patreon website, and thank you again for your support, guys. I wanted to tell you guys why I started having a Patreon page. I had a plan last year to fund a crazy idea, and I've been doing a lot of research and thought into it, and I'm ready to tell you what my big plan is for this summer. We're still going to be panning, we're still going to be using our trommel to find big gold, but I really wanted to do something new and exciting for you guys. And what I'm hoping to do is purchase either the GPX 5000 or the GPZ 7000, one of those huge mine lab detectors that are designed to find big gold over a foot down. That's what I'm using my YouTube money and Patreon money for, to save up to do that, and hopefully we'll be able to find some huge gold nuggets here in Virginia. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you again for all my Patreon supporters, and for those of you that can't support me on Patreon, it doesn't matter. I really appreciate every like, every comment. I read and try to respond to everything. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.